Hey guys, welcome back to Hike Oregon. Today's video is going to be another installment of my backtrack series where I show you a little clip of each hike that I went on the previous month. If you are new here, welcome to the Hike Oregon family. I make hiking and backpacking vlogs as well as gear reviews and just general tips and tricks videos to help you become a more confident hiker and backpacker. If you enjoy content like that, click that red subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified every time I make a new video. And if you want more content from me, you can always support me over on Patreon, where for as little as just $1, you get extra content each month. Okay, let's get into the video. The Many Lakes Trail is located in central Oregon near Little Cultus Lake. It's not technically a loop, but the 4.4-mile dirt road leading to the official Many Lakes trailhead is so rough that it is going to be impassable for most vehicles. The only vehicles I would feel confident sending down this road is something like an off-road Jeep or a large lifted truck. Basically, you gotta have at least 2.5 feet of ground clearance. So because I drive a Subaru Crosstrek with only 10 inches of ground clearance, we decided to start at the Deer Lake trailhead and make this a loop hike. Along the way, we saw 7 lakes, some of which have stunning campsites and great places to swim as well. This would be a really nice and easy backpacking loop, and our favorite lakes were Merle Lake and Kershaw Lake. And if you're backpacking with little kids, Middle Hank was awesome. In total, we hiked 12.4 miles, 4.8 miles of which were on the dirt road. Bunchgrass Ridge is part of the Eugene to Crest Trail, and this section burned in the 2022 Cedar Creek fire. Since this is a trail write-up that I have on my website, I needed an updated trail report and pictures, so we decided to head up there and check it out. The trail report is that there really isn't much of a trail left until you get past the base of Big Bunchgrass. That is where the burn ends for a little while, and the trail is in great shape. The burned trail was eroded with little to no trail tread left through the forest, and the section that was more open was completely overtaken by thimbleberry plants, which resembles a raspberry bush. So just imagine walking through thickets of raspberry bushes with no trail. Needless to say, it was a miserable experience, but at least the view was good. I talked with someone from the Middle Fork Ranger Station and was informed that the Forest Service crews are going to start working on this trail in 2025. If I want to hike a relatively big mile day, I will almost always choose hiking a section of the Pacific Crest Trail. On this gloomy and very chilly day with a high of 46 degrees, we decided to hike from Charlton Lake at PCT mile 1926.1 to Irish Lake at PCT mile 1931.6. This entire section is through the Cedar Creek burn scar, and it looks like you are walking through a moonscape. On a clear day, you can see the Three Sisters, Broken Top, and Mount Bachelor in the distance. But I imagine on a clear day, this section would also be very hot and dusty. We ate lunch at the shore of Irish Lake, and it was incredibly peaceful as we did not see another person the entire day. I hadn't hiked the Twins Peak Trail since 2017, so I thought it would be a nice hike to do on this sunny day. The trail takes you through a beautiful forest of lodgepole pines and then changes to a canopy of large western hemlock trees. Twin Peaks are 2 red cinder domes located just east of Waldo Lake, and as you climb them, you will have amazing views of Mount Thielsen, Diamond Peak, Waldo Lake, and once you're at the top, you can see all the way to Mount Jefferson. There is a great spot where you could camp on the saddle in between the 2 peaks that offers wind protection but still has a nice view. This is a 10 out of 10 hike for me because the trail is maintained, the views are epic, it is short, and even though it is a viewpoint hike, it's not too difficult. We originally planned to just hike the 8.7-mile round-trip hike to Duffy Lake and Mowich Lake. However, once we got to Mowich Lake, we realized that Red Butte was pretty close by, so we ended up adding on 4 miles to the hike and went to the top of the butte to catch the most amazing view. On the way back, Duffy Lake showed us the most spectacular reflection in the perfectly still water. This was my favorite hike of the entire year so far. From hiking through the beautiful forest that began to show hints of fall color, to the alpine lakes, and then the view of Three-Fingered Jack and Mount Jefferson from the top of Red Butte, this hike had it all. I filmed the whole thing, so stay tuned for this video coming soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I would love to hear in the comments down below what hikes you went on in the month of September. If you don't already, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. That's where I post all of my recent hiking and backpacking adventure pictures. And if you want to hike and backpack here in this amazing state of Oregon, check out my website, hikeoregon.net, and you'll find tons of information there about all sorts of hikes and backpacking trips. And you'll also have access to all of the hiking guidebooks that I've written over the years. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next adventure.